Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to In the Play with Jay. Let me tell you a little bit about this channel. Well, first off, I'm Jay. And the reason you're in the play is because I'm definitely in the play. I am a girl that knew nothing about football except for the fact that I like top guys, especially the big guys, side meat and all of that comes out. And thighs, oh how I love them. The vibration. Anyways. But here recently, I began to take the game a lot more seriously. And I began to learn a few things. So I'm going back and taking a look at the games that I watched or didn't really watch. And I want to share my reactions with you and even some stuff on some current events, like what's going on right now in the draft, for instance. I am pretty much caught up and definitely loving the NFL. So stay tuned for more. And if you like, you can definitely continue to come along for the ride. So today, what I wanted to take a look at, after being slightly disappointed with this year's Super Bowl, because it wasn't my team, of course, Pittsburgh, okay. Anyway, so I decided to take a look at like Super Bowls from the past. Like Super Bowls I saw, Super Bowls with great plays, right? So here we are. I did my top 10. So Jay's In the Play top 10 Super Bowl plays of all time. Now, if you don't agree, that's totally fine. But these were the top 10 that I decided to take a look at. And when I tell you I can't wait, I absolutely am super excited. So, coming in at number 10, we have James Harrison. This 100-yard pick six in Super Bowl 43 was amazing, okay? And not to mention the Steeler. So this linebacker intercepted Kurt Warner at the goal line, okay? And rumbled a whole 100 yards for a touchdown, completely shifting the momentum right before halftime. So, I'm eager to see what this actually looks like, and I want you to come with me. Okay, here we go. So, let's take a look. I'm super excited. And it's a Steeler. Like, let's go.
18 seconds.
Okay. Oh, he is doing it, baby. Yes, run! Look at him, push that partner right out of the way. No, keep going. They can't stop him. That's what I'm talking about. That's it right there. Keep going. Number 11, you ain't stand a chance. You tried, and that is still our ball. Listen, if you haven't seen this, you gotta see it. Right? You totally. Nobody could stop this guy, James Harrison. This was amazing. Like, I've never even seen any plays like this in recent football. And unfortunately, not from my team. But let's take a look. This was just number 10, and we got 9 more to go. So number 9 on In the Play with Jay, my all-time number 9 Super Bowl pick is John Elway's helicopter dive. Now, when I read about this, I was like, helicopter dive? Like, what is that? I thought that was a different type of move. It didn't have anything to do with football. But in Super Bowl 32, at 37 years old, Elway sacrificed his entire body, which players do all the time, but in this particular play, his body was spinning in midair just so he could pick up a crucial first down, helping the Broncos completely secure their first Super Bowl win. Oh, that was awesome. Let's see what this looks like. I'm trying to remember. Broncos. Yes. Okay, that's the team with the horse, the blue, the orange. I don't know. Let's see. I didn't even remember if there were any cute players on that team, but I definitely remember the colors because blue and orange, they look nice together. That's just my take. Okay, John, don't let me down. John Elway. Helicopter dive. Okay. What? Run! Listen, Listen, wait. You got to take that back. Like, there's no way that he did that. Like, okay. It was so quick. It's a 3rd and 6. Okay. And he's running. Look. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. He's not bad looking either. Not bad looking at all. Who knew? Well, maybe you did. But if you're like me, you probably had no clue. Some of these names I heard about, some of them I've seen before. But Elway, I knew the name, but I didn't know the face. So now I have a face to go with the name. And definitely some good body movement. So, way to go for him. Super Bowl 32 definitely needed that play. I'm loving it. And congratulations to the Broncos. I'm sure you appreciated that first win. Yeah, definitely. So now let's move on to number 8. Okay, all-time Super Bowl plays within the play with J. It's Antonio Holmes. Okay, this toe tap touchdown catch for Super Bowl 43. Let me just tell you, Super Bowl 43 went bananas. I am going to tune in for the entire game. But right now, I'm just picking out some of the awesome plays. So Santonio, with like less than a minute left, okay? He totally made a spectacular toe-tapping grab, okay, in the back of the end zone to give the Steelers, like, a victory. And this was over the Cardinals. Like I said, you got to watch Super Bowl 43 if you haven't. And I'm definitely going to watch the whole game. But let's see this play. I want to know what this toe tap touchdown looks like. Like, does he take ballet? Is that why he's able to do it? Let's see the game.
Washington outside left. Roethlisberger has time. Throws to the back of the end zone, and it is
Yo!
touchdown by Holmes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to see this again. Like, when I tell you it was quick movement, when I tell you the ball went long, and I was not expecting this. Like, when I said, oh, toe tap.
Looked upstairs. Then to the corner of the end zone. Does he get both?
Oh, that is football. And this is what I could not
Right tap as well.
pay attention to before, because I didn't know really what was going on, and I was a little caught up. And I'm sure other people look at other sports the way that I look at the guys in the NFL, but this particular play by Santonio Holmes, I understand what a toe tap touchdown is. When I tell you the idea that he was inside the line, caught this ball, and scored, like, this is amazing, And he's a Steeler. You can't go wrong with Pittsburgh. I know it's a little rocky right now, but Mike's gonna get his stuff together, okay? Don't hold it against it. Okay, so we are working our way down my list. And so far, I've seen some super exciting plays, and I'm definitely, like I said, going back to take a look at Super Bowl 43. But number 7 is Malcolm Butler. Now, I don't know Malcolm from a can of paint, but I want to know who this is for sure, because apparently in Super Bowl 49, there was an awesome goal line interception. And when I tell you what I realized about the game of football is that I love interceptions, right? Especially when my team makes them. But what I love the most is, like, they get in there and they're like, no, that's my ball. And then the game just turns around and the momentum is like, so like, I just love that. Like Greyhounds on the track. Okay, I'm getting a little excited. I don't even know Malcolm like that. But anyways, apparently the Seahawks were inches away from a victory, and Butler completely jumped in the route, picked off Russell Wilson, and he sealed the deal for the Patriots. And this has got to be shocking because, like I said, when you see an interception in a game, especially one that's like crisp and it's just nice and completely unexpected, especially being that like Russell was a part of this particular play, I am ecstatic, right? So let's take a look at what's going on with Butler.
Play clock at 5. Pass
What?
is intercepted
Wait.
at the goal line by Malcolm Butler.
No. Was it really just like that?
Malcolm Butler, who almost
It
made
was. It was like that.
play.
It was like that. Yo, like these boys are wild.
Amazing.
Wait, I gotta do that again.
Butler, a
Second and
rookie
goal.
agent
That's
out
what
of
I'm
West
saying.
Alabama.
They try to pick.
And they know they have this
They try
sewed
to
up.
go here,
Like,
but he
when I
beats him to
tell
the
you,
punch,
like,
and I'm sorry,
okay,
but I can't
no,
believe the
I'm
call.
sorry.
Me neither.
I cannot believe the call.
Yeah.
You've got
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch in the backfield.
But
You've got
when I
the guy
tell
that's
you
been
this was an
borderline
awesome play,
unstoppable in this part of the
Malcolm,
field.
you definitely
I
deserve
can't believe the
accolades
call.
for this one. Like, it was amazing. Like,
There is
Russell was like,
Brady.
what happened? You know, I didn't even see that coming. But
As the
let's just say
monster
this.
of
We
Everett,
always
Richard
see what you
Sherman.
have coming, Russell. We know. And apparently, even before I was really watching you, people know what you have coming. But we're not going to get into that. Let's just say I know Malcolm. I can put a face to a name and a play to a name. And Malcolm Butler's goal line interception for Super Bowl 49 was amazing. Okay, congratulations to the winning team. Now, moving on, we're at number 6. And I'm getting super excited because this pick is like described in like a special way, right? Apparently, this was the Philadelphia, or let me just say Philly, the Philly special. This was in Super Bowl 52, right? And apparently, like this play was amazing. So I want to see it. I'm as I go along, I hope you know I'm like totally picking these plays out, and then I have to watch like the full game because I want to see like beginning to end. Like this is just where I'm getting with my learning about the NFL, about the game, about the team, the players, looking at them more than just pieces of meat. You know, I wasn't even concerned about like how much money they're making and all that. Like that's cool. Like now I'm at the point where I'm learning contracts. I'm learning like trades and stuff like this. But when some of these games came out, I was just looking for hot vibes, honestly. But I want to take a look at my number 6 pick, the Philly special, Super Bowl 52. On 4th and goal, the Eagles ran a trick play where Trey Burton tossed the touchdown pass to the quarterback, who was Nick Foles, helping Philly upset the Patriots. Now, before we just saw the Patriots make the Seahawks super upset. So now let's see how they handle their frustrations, okay? All right, here we go.
This is an unbelievable call. This is like going for the onside
Yeah,
kick
Philly thinks they got this.
against Peyton.
And I'm thinking they do. Like you can just see like the confidence. And they're right
This
there.
could decide the game.
Right there. Come on. Philly, 15, New England. Wow. No question. They left him completely open. Okay, listen. That was a touchdown. How could you not like have someone over there? Like, because I understand players are great, but you didn't even think to like cover that side. Like you had no possible way that you could avoid, you know, like letting them get the touchdown. You weren't prepared, Patriots. You just weren't prepared. Look at that. Look at that. They totally faked you out. They played you. You got played. This was definitely a special play. Okay, I'm here. Then I'm going to run over here because I know your goon is going to follow me. And that's going to let my boy slide over here and be able to catch the ball because that's what we do. Fly like an eagle. Like fly. Like look at this. This is an amazing game. I totally see why it's called the Philly special. Like this was a trick play. And you know, sometimes you got to do that. It is a game. You're playing to win, you know? And as long as the trick is legal, hey, here we go, you know? Now, we are halfway down my list, right? We have saw some awesome plays. These Super Bowls are completely amazing, and I cannot wait to like fully watch them. The players still aren't as attractive as they always were, but seeing these plays really like opens my eyes up, and it even makes me maybe take a look at some of the newer Super Bowls in a different way. and some of the games in a different way. Like, hey guys, pay attention to some of these plays. Like, let's rerun them, because people are not going to be expecting that. They think you're going to come up with something new, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel. I'm sure you can use some of this, and it would be totally to your advantage. Anyway, let me stop. I don't want to keep gabbing, but we are at number 5. Number 5 on my list is Marcus Allen. Now, this was Super Bowl 18, right? So we are all over the place. But when plays are awesome, it doesn't matter what Super Bowl it was, you got to give credit where credit is due. And for me, this particular play, I was curious about it. It's 74-yard touchdown. Okay, so just hearing that in itself had me intrigued. Apparently, Marcus Allen reversed the field on a broken play, right? And he sprinted down 74 yards for the touchdown. This was like apparently one of the greatest runs in Super Bowl history. And like, I want to see him run. I want to see him do this. And I'm not too familiar with him either, so I want to see what he looks like, because, you know, it's always great to have eye candy too, right? All right, here we go. Number 5 with In the Play with Jay's top 10 Super Bowl plays of all time.
Crockett giving to Allen, sending him wide left. He has to reverse his field, but he gets away for a moment. Comes back up to the middle of 30, 25, 40.
What?
2 minutes to 50, down to the 40. Picking up a block.
Oh my God.
To the 10, to the 5.
This is, did you, listen, when I tell you this guy can run, he can run, okay? And he ain't too hard to look at, okay? Like 74 yards, you're not seeing that type of play. You're not seeing that now. You're not seeing them go hard. And, you know, I will give credit where credit is due, okay? I did see that type of fight and that type of desire and, you know, that underlying, like, momentum and that, like, burning flame for the ball. Like that, like, when we talk gridiron, like, I did see that this past year in the Eagles. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Like, when they were ready and they're at the line, they were ready. But this, what Marcus Allen just did, saying, like, you know what? I got this. Like, I got this. Like, amazing. Okay, amazing. Like, kudos to you. Number 5, that was really nice. And you know, it's the sweet spot. We're right in the middle. Okay, it's only gonna get better. It is only going to get better. Okay, because these guys go hard. Okay, hats off to all NFL players. First off, you know, your bodies are at risk all the time. You get paid a truckload of money, but at the same time, you know, one bad injury and that's it. So I feel like these guys dedicate their life to the game, right? More than likely, they start off in their youth, they move up, and let's not talk about college, you know, where all these colleges make money off of all these football players and all of like their gear and everything. They don't even get anything, but they have love for the game, okay? So they continue to push forward just for a possible chance. And let's be real, everybody that plays their entire life that makes it to college and gets to play on the team still doesn't ever get drafted, you know? So like, if you've made it, you're already the shit. Let's just say, okay? But here we are, number 4. Like I said, I'm getting super, super excited. You know, I've talked to you about this, talked to you about that. But number 4, okay, we got David Tyree. Now this apparently was a helmet catch. This is Super Bowl 42. So, you know, Eli Manning somehow escaped like a sack, and then he launched a deep ball, right? And Tyree caught it, pinning it to his helmet, right? Okay, but regardless of how he did it, it set the Giants up for a game-winning touchdown. And it ruined the Patriots' perfection for the season, right? So, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. But I want to see how this whole helmet catch took place. Like, what is this? Like, you guys, this is football. It's not like, what's the team? Oh, that's basketball. Never mind. I'm thinking the Globetrotters, but like, anyway, this play has got to be awesome. Let's see how he catches the ball with his helmet. Like, complete time. Okay.
3rd down and 5.
New York 10. New England 14. Okay.
Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays
Yes.
on his
Ball goes.
airs it out.
Oh, and he caught it. Wait a minute. Get up off of him. Why are you on him like that? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's when I get upset, guys. Like, I don't like that. That's real shady. Like, I know you're going for the ball, but clearly it's in my man's hand. You didn't have both hands on it. Look, he almost broke his back. Okay, but he's still holding it because the grip don't lie. The grip don't lie.
And just slings it.
Yes! And the ball went so deep. And in fact, when he caught this, yeah, right there. The other team didn't stand a chance. But, you know, kudos, because they did make it to the Super Bowl. So I'm not here to judge. No judging. You know, no judging. But that was the number 4 all time for Jay in the play. Like, Eli just threw that ball. When I tell you the power of his arm. Okay, I understand now, like, why my daddy would be like yelling at the TV and, you know, all of this stuff. Before, I was just like, it's football, but he's cute. But now, I know, completely. So, moving on to number 3. This is a circus catch. I don't know. This pass had to be like inches from the ground, apparently. And it was a major comeback, you know, and it helped the Patriots. You know, I gotta give it up to New England. Like, you guys, as I go back, I see that you had amazing players and awesome times. You know, I'm still Steelers all the way. But I have to give credit what credit is due. So catching this pass, and apparently it's like other guys in the play and like 3 defenders, but it definitely continued the historic win, 28-3. So let's take a look at what this is all about. I'm excited. Circus catch. Okay. First of all, none of them were ready. Wait, we gotta do this again. None of them were ready. Okay, the ball goes, it bounces off, and then they're like, no, it's fine. It's like literally New England is 20 and Atlanta is 28. But like this play, it's like ridiculous. You wouldn't have thought it. But the thing is, like, the Falcons, like, y'all tried, right? You tried to distract him, but he still got the ball. Like, it's 3 of y'all. 3 of y'all, and y'all couldn't take him down. Or the ball. Like, let's just say this. I don't even blame the first guy. Right? Let me go back. I gotta get numbers. Right? I don't even blame the first guy. The first guy did what he needed to do. Okay? He did what he needed to do. Who was that? 22? He did what he needed to do. Okay? He tried to prevent the play from happening. The catch, you know, he did make the ball like go berserk. But the other 2 stooges that came to help him did not help. Okay? And this play was amazing. And, you know, I know that Super Bowl 51 was an amazing game because it's been on my list more than one time. Apparently it was a big turnover in that game. You know, it was a big deficit, and then like it completely switched. So yeah, the closer I get to number 1, like the more excited I get. And I just hope that you all are enjoying In the Play with Jay and loving my countdown, because we are at number 2. Okay, so stay with me. Number 2 all-time Super Bowl play was Super Bowl 23. Now, this play involved some popular names that I know the names, but I don't know both of the people. I am familiar with one. I thought it was kind of cute. But this game took place back in like '88, so I was around, but I was a kid. But I just got to see it. This is one of those games where my daddy was yelling at the TV and getting all excited, and I just thought he was nuts. But we're here now. So number 2 all time, Super Bowl play, okay? Joe Montana and John Taylor. Let's talk about it. Super Bowl 23, Montana, calmly, you know, he's mellow, he's laid back. He led a 92. Now wait a minute. Rewind. Okay. 92-yard drive. Okay. This is in the final minutes, right? The final minutes of the game. Okay. This contributed to a winning touchdown. Like this pass that Joe did to jump. Okay. People with J names are amazing. Let's just say that. But anyways, so Joe, you and John, I know y'all did this. Just reading about it, when I looked at the article, made me know that I wanted this to be like my number 2. Like when you talk about 92-yard drives, okay, in final minutes of a major game like the Super Bowl, okay, this particular pass that John Taylor caught allowed them to beat the band. Okay, so let's take a look. Like, I'm really interested. What's this look like? Position. Deep. Ah! Yeah. This is amazing. This is amazing. Like, okay. All right. Okay, Joe. Okay. Okay, Joe. Okay, that's what you're doing? And John, them hands. Okay. I'm just blown away. Like, you can let me know what you think. You know, you can always comment. I want to make sure that people like, share, and subscribe to In The Play with Jay. Because, like, we're in here. We're doing this. We're learning and exploring the NFL together. I mean, that's if you want to come along with me. But you've been here this far, so are you ready? I don't know. Okay, maybe you are. So here we are. This is my number 1. This is Super Bowl 51. Remember I told you we were going to come back to this game. This is a game that I will be watching from beginning to end because there were so many things that took place. It was really exciting. I love the excitement. Every game of football is not exciting. Let me just say that, okay? And I know they're focused. I know it's a game. I know they have to have plays. But now that I'm looking at more than just body, I need to see what you do with the ball. Because the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history was Tom Brady and the Patriots erasing that 28-3 deficit against the Falcons, and they won. Okay, in overtime, might I add. Okay, and this play with James White scoring this winning touchdown, it will always go down in history. Whether you agree with me or not, this is what I think. Let's see. Yes. 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 Listen. Let me say this. Okay, let me say this. Give them their flowers. I know people were tired of them receiving them. People were getting like over the fact that New England was winning all the time. Everybody has their teams. But what I'm going to say is here's to you. And like I said, I'm a Steelers fan, but I'm going to give you that. That was an amazing comeback, an amazing game. And even though I didn't appreciate it before, I really appreciate the talent, the skill, and the comeback. When I tell you the comeback, that's my part. That's the best. So, thank you again for tuning in to In The Play with Jay. This was my top 10 Super Bowl plays of all time. Like I said, it's mine. And I'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe because, like, this is my channel and I want to talk to people who know the game, and I want to talk and, like, engage with people who don't or who are learning like me. So like, share, and subscribe to In the Play with Jay. See you next time.